Happy Friday, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Movie day. We went a little more contemporary this time.
Yeah, Joe did a poll. I've never heard of some of the movies on the poll. I've heard of this. The two things I know about it are it's on Netflix and it's new.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't know anything about this movie at all. I haven't seen a trailer. I haven't heard seen any read reviews for it. I know nothing about this.
So I haven't seen the trailer because I was purposely holding off on this. It's Richard Linklater.
Okay.
It debuted at the Venice Film Festival last year. It was supposed to come out last year.
Okay.
And Netflix acquired it. It's got a 97% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, good.
That is all I know.
All right. that about covers it.
What's your relationship to Richard Linklater?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Days Confused.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen Days
Okay.
Confused.
School of Rock.
I like School of Rock enough.
Did you ever watch the Before trilogy?
No.
Okay. So I have not seen the Before trilogy. His films I find are so random because he really doesn't really have a certain style of filmmaking. He just makes movies like crazy. Like every year there's like a Linklater film, and they're always so different. He's got 3 different rotoscope films. Like you ever heard of A Scanner Darkly?
I have heard of A Scanner Darkly. I didn't hear good things about it, but I've never seen it.
It's not great, but the fact that he tries and he does different stuff, I love to see that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see his take on a hitman movie.
Right. So I assume that's what it's about.
Like I said, didn't watch the trailer. I wanted to go in as blind as possible.
Yeah,
I hear that it's actually kind of humorous.
Okay, so it's a hitman comedy, kind of like the one Mark Wahlberg did. Do you remember his hitman comedy? The Big Hit? Was that what it was called?
For something.
It was Louis Gossett Jr. and God, who all was in that?
I'm sure it was great.
It was a over-the-top action comedy that was like kind of like shoot 'em up, you know? That was like absurdist action. I saw it when I was pretty young, but I was like, this is weird. Yeah, oh, for sure. Before we get started, we want to thank all of our patrons for being here. We want to give a special shout out to superstar patrons, Actual Real Lurker, Balas Fuldez, Chris, Jeff, NJ, and Suri Gundavarapu. I have the others memorized, but that's a name I'm probably going to always have to read. Thanks so much for being here, guys. We're really happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. If you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show and movie, or every show, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. So if you watch the highlights on YouTube, want to keep going, you can do it there. With everything, including Hitman, you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You will only see and hear us for copyright purposes. We're also wrapping up Season 2 right now. 30 Rock is a Patreon exclusive. All right, patrons, welcome back. We're going to begin. I don't even know how long this is. In 3, 2, 1. A somewhat true story. So that means it's really not a true story.
When he says, the secret for harvesting from existence, the greatest fruitful.
That's quite a look.
Look at that haircut.
Live at war with your peers and yourselves. What is he getting at here?
Danger is fun.
It sounds like he's saying you have to put yourself out there. Take risks and get out of your comfort zone because life is short.
Absolutely.
Okay, so much different than Top Gun.
Yeah, you can still tell, even with the hair and glasses, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not fooling anybody, handsome man.
You can nerd him up. This is Brad Pitt 2.0.
Exactly, yeah.
Cats. I'm a sucker for a cute cat.
Yeah, me too. He's got a little restaurant table there.
Eat out of Tupperware.
I liked my inner life. I was pretty happy.
Until I became a hitman.
Right.
I also had a flair for all things electronic and digital.
Oh, that's cool.
Supplementing my income by working part-time undercover with the New Orleans Police Department.
That's random.
After some obligatory training, I was soon hiding cameras, mics, and getting good recordings, mostly in murder-for-hire cases.
So the idea that he's a lame guy who just drives a Honda Civic is not quite correct.
Yeah.
Because this is pretty awesome.
Hey, Gary.
Is that Retta?
Congrats, Gary. You just got promoted to contract killer. Hitmen don't cancel the first meeting.
Hitmen don't exist. What are we following made-up rules now?
It's so random to make him do.
Yeah.
We got your back. We'll move in if it starts getting pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
I think a reasonable person says no.
What a bunch of cancel culture bull.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is definitely that period.
Claude,
You know, a lot of people were fine with what I did.
Beating up teenagers.
Yeah.
120-day suspension with pay.
Wow, that's a sweet deal.
Yeah.
I'll spend the whole summer in Pensacola. Why are you in my car?
Just now realizing.
to get your mic and transmitter.
So, who's going in my place? Oh.
Right?
I think the police that sent in a civilian for this would be fired.
Yeah,
when
right.
this came out, yeah.
Makes sense. With this unreadable face, perfectly forgettable.
He's so handsome. What are you talking about?
Right.
You're not wearing those in there, are you?
Do hitmen not wear jorts?
Honestly, these are pretty good, man. I breathe really well.
He's got the sandals too. That's awesome.
Don't tuck in your shirt. Oh, there you go.
You're
Totally.
a killer.
He's trying to convince himself.
Killer. For a living.
So I guess he's not a hitman then? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, this whole thing's got to be based on trust.
He's doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
You don't know me, I don't know you, and at some point in the future, that's gonna be a good thing.
He's actually nailing this.
Yeah.
Breathe. Think hitman thoughts. You're gonna crack under pressure, Craig.
Never. And never.
He's really got him on his heels.
Yeah.
I got it all worked out already.
All right, let's get that confession.
Starting this coming Tuesday, which is crew change day out of Homa, every second of my whereabouts is documented and accounted for.
So it's 7 days on, 7 days off, like the truck driver situation.
Yeah.
Don't think I did it, right? Not Craig. Because Craig is out on an oil rig, isn't he?
Okay, all right.
There you go.
120 miles out in the Gulf the whole damn time. What you think about that?
Criminal mastermind.
No, just take care of them.
What does that mean? Exactly.
Wouldn't have to be a funeral, would there?
So no funeral.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's because it sounds to me like you're talking about the disposal of a body.
Good save.
In this case, I'll probably go full on, separate the head from the body, do what I like to call a bayou burial. Head is a different story. Head means teeth. No more teeth. No more problem.
God. You know, both of these guys are up there having a ball on this scene.
Hey, what about fingerprints? Huh? I mean, those are kind of like teeth, right? I mean, they can identify.
Not if the alligator eats them.
Yeah.
Do about that.
I can tell you're very thorough in your thinking. Sounds kind of weird, but I got a ritual.
That's right.
I roll down the window, toss one out every 5 miles or so.
Just toss some fingers out the window.
Oh my God.
You're the real deal, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did you bring the cash?
I feel like that kind of service is expensive.
Yeah, we were talking here. Yeah.
It's an idiot.
2,500 cash now, and I give you the other 2,500 after, right?
That grand seems
That's kind of
cheap.
low, right?
Yeah.
Man, I want you to off this guy whatever way suits you best.
Got him.
Gary crushed that, yeah.
The next time you see me, you'll have a brand new life.
It's true.
That's true, yeah.
That was
well
really
done, yeah.
Right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. To appoint you by the courts. Do you understand these rights? Do you understand these rights?
I would not have stayed. I would have been out of there. So
I would have too.
Hey, okay, Daniel Day.
My pants back now?
Yeah.
I thought you'd want to keep the
jean shorts. Yeah.
I have been out there a few times birding. You know, I once saw 3 pileated woodpeckers at the same time.
Pileated?
Yeah. Most people think they're extinct, but others think they might have just developed a successful strategy to avoid people.
He's such a nerd. I love it.
Sounds like you got a particular set of skills and whatnot.
Somebody who's watched Taken.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're picking up my drift here, the nature of it. Anyway.
He looks exactly what he sounds like.
He does, doesn't he? Walt looked like he had his own set of ways he could dispose of somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
All pie is good pie.
It's true.
What's next?
There you go. Walt and I are both mouth breathers.
By the folks who actually think that some guy they just met 10 minutes ago for not that much money would risk the death penalty.
So I'm saying $5,000 is not a lot of money for this.
Fixer. So, I found tailoring the hitman to the individual client was much more effective.
Oh my God.
There are no cameras.
Lady, this is quite the house.
You do your part.
Oh.
And after he's gone, I'll be in that big house.
Oh my God.
House.
But to me, any payment was evidence, so I'd take whatever they were able to give.
It's not that much. These two.
Do you really want to kill your mom, Monty? You're young.
Evenly divided between men and women, young and old, rich and poor.
That's great. It looks like Patrick Bateman.
It does. It's exactly like Patrick Bateman.
I like suicide. That seems clean.
Doesn't it?
He's killing this.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Maybe surprise me?
Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Amazing impersonation.
Grabbing him is suicidal, so it'll make sense to everyone.
There's a lot of people in New Orleans that want people dead.
Apparently, yeah.
You are a smart lady. I am in service business.
I heard that was a fairly painless way to go, bleeding to death.
There's no way that's painless.
No.
But I have a deal that'll be worth even more to you.
It's at the RV.
Right, yeah.
See?
Oh, a boat.
Like Miami Vice.
Like Miami Vice.
That's great.
Yeah.
What if yourself is a construction?
Yeah, that's cool. It's like a parallel.
I know many people despise their exes, but Alicia might have been my best friend.
Oh my God.
If the self is a construct.
It's sad.
Yeah. It's really sad.
5 traits that make up personality, right? Extroversion, openness to experience, emotional stability, agreeableness, and conscientiousness.
This is interesting.
Where you behave as if you are the person you want to be, and then pretty soon you might realize that is you.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah.
Where exactly?
Still there, just dialed down significantly, and the new you is dialed up.
That's cool.
Didn't have a couple decades to wait for me to change.
I was wondering if it's going to come back to this. Yeah.
So now you're like a full-blown undercover murder stopper.
Yeah. This undercover thing is like field research. And a lot of it is seeing how love is just curdled into hate.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Murder me when we were married.
Saying it like it's a bad thing.
You're right.
I mean, to kill someone, I just imagine you'd have to be capable of some serious passion.
Ooh, ouch.
So he's not capable of passion. Yeah.
I should have my job back.
Maybe you hadn't heard since you were on suspension, but Garrett's done a great job.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, he's got a better range than you do.
I believe that, yeah.
We're trying to hide your face, okay? Who's that beating up those teenagers?
Not for no reason.
Not for no reason.
Anything else?
And he still gets paid.
He still gets paid, but
fine.
Jasper seems like he's the worst.
Huh.
Is he going to fall in love with one of his marks?
Madison.
It seems that way.
Who is your hitman?
Change the music up there.
Yeah. I was wondering what was going to be the complicating
She's
factor in the
beautiful,
story.
I mean.
Yeah, oh, he is.
We went with handsome guys. This one.
Yeah.
All pie is good pie.
I doubt Glenn Powell eats pie.
So tell me, Madison, what do you do for a living?
Devoted wife.
Obviously.
Can I have a bite of that pie? He has me on this stupid diet.
Made to a monster, yeah.
Oh, this is good. You a dog person?
Cats.
Look like a cat person? What stories?
Well, one's about, like, jealous cats smothering babies, that kind of stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, actually.
Do you know someone who's lost a child to a murderous, jealous cat? I'm just trying to do my fact checking here.
No.
Did we pull any paw prints off the victim?
But we're hurting suspects now.
No small challenge, as we know.
Utter catastrophe.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna fall in love.
Yeah, having a meet cute here.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
She acted like she was on a date there.
Yeah.
I hear you.
That sucks.
I feel like this is a chance to be a hero, though.
Yeah.
Because what if me coming here and meeting with you is the best decision that I've ever made?
Yikes.
Sorry.
What's the catch here?
Can I throw something out there? Take what's in there and get a new life.
Yeah.
Or if you change your mind, you have my number.
Yeah, but he might get in trouble for this, too.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Hello?
So you're a life coach now?
Yeah, okay.
What you just did was one of the most unprofessional things.
This guy.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Did you notice how cute she was? I wonder if that had anything to do.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, I know we dropped the ball on this one, but what's the name he used?
Ron.
Yo, Ron, dope. He's like a Caucasian Idris. I would get blackout drunk with Ron.
I'd let him talk me into ripping lines on the way to Vegas.
It's God.
I mean, it's kind of sounding like you.
I would take your sloppy seconds.
Oh my God!
Wow.
While I've put forth a ton of irrefutable evidence, all they've got is to somehow make me the villain.
It's a dumb argument.
It's a dumb argument,
You know what I mean? It's a nice night.
Technically, she didn't text me, she texted Ron. I don't think I'm a dog person. In fact, I may be allergic to them physically and emotionally.
You're emotionally allergic to them.
Pandering to whoever holds the meat. But
I love dogs.
Dogs
Oh.
just don't apologize
Those
for
are
it.
cute dogs.
Oh my God. Oh.
Find it. Wow, I thought I loved puppies. I'm great. I got out of there almost immediately. I have my own place now in St. Rock.
Who's gonna get in trouble for this?
Yeah.
Getting a divorce.
Good. Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Just gotta make a move.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Make that move, Gary.
And look at you now.
You like the hair?
Oh, I love the hair.
Yeah, she is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's obviously beautiful.
Yeah.
Madison, we have a situation in the Husky cage. Code Brown.
Hi.
Code Brown.
I got things to do.
Okay. Wow.
He's my dream man, but he's a hitman.
Right.
He kills people.
No.
I feel like the real problem is going to be what's his name? The guy on the edge.
Jasper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puppies? You played with kids?
Yeah, how is Jasper going to factor into this?
Right. Jasper's going to ruin everything somehow.
I don't want to be pulled into memorable conversations.
He's really good at this persona.
Truly.
I don't know. That's the professional side of me.
Tell me a little more about the unprofessional side.
He likes birds and cats. Just say it.
Right?
It's okay.
That depends on what your intentions are.
He's always got a line for everything.
He knows how to play it.
Yeah.
You want to know all about me, but what about you?
You know all you need to know.
Is that right?
That's really good staging. They get closer and
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
I was once told I think too much to be a good lover. I liked Ron. He wasn't a thinker. He was a doer.
He was a doer. I love this like nerdy guy. It's just
Like
super
Shooter J. Yeah. It's like, I have 2% body fat.
Yeah.
For instance, we can never go to my place.
Good, I don't want to.
Info about my whereabouts at any time. If I'm tracked or traced, you can be pulled right in the middle of it.
I will see you when I see you.
She's just down for whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just gonna meet here whenever we want, and nothing outside of here matters.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. That is a strange relationship.
Yeah. Well, she's recently divorced.
Yeah.
Do it and not get caught.
That's a nice tub. Yeah.
Quick, you're gonna shoot me. The heart.
But
You have this big, beautiful thoracic cavity to hold it all in.
I can't believe she finds that charming.
I know. She's got a dark side.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a little worried about that, honestly.
Yeah.
How's that going to come up?
Who once commits a crime of passion, or sudden passion as it is known legally, is no more likely to commit that crime than any other member of society.
These are dumb arguments. Yeah.
It's kind of a sudden passion, as opposed to attempted premeditated murder.
It's premeditated. It's definitely premeditated.
Yeah.
They have it planned.
Sustained.
What are you hiding with these costumes?
What are you hiding?
I'm not in the business of second chances.
That's a good line.
Yeah, what it was.
Yeah, we don't feel bad for people that are trying to hire it, man.
Right, yeah.
What do you got back there?
Go ahead.
Left.
You lose.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Well, what do you think? I'm a woman living by myself.
Fair.
Well, are you going to show me how to use it or what?
Now?
He doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah, he does. We saw him shooting at the range in the beginning. But he was
Oh,
bad. He was
right,
really
that's,
bad.
that's true, right? Yeah. I forgot about that. So yes, he does know how to use it.
Not well, but
Right.
Okay, I suck.
Self-healing targets.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
Why don't you show me hot shot?
Oh, he's bad.
It's for weekenders. Tourists.
Tourists.
That's clever.
That's my usual distance.
You're very smooth, man.
Yeah. His ex-wife is right. He's going to keep playing Gary until he becomes Gary.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ron. He's going to keep playing Ron until he becomes
Yeah,
Ron.
I got you.
This is all about to go bad. Is that his ex-wife?
Madison?
Yeah.
This is not good.
Daddy, want me to keep it cordial?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, boyfriend. Hey, you know what? No. Right. Yeah.
This guy's gonna get hit.
Yeah, this...
Wait, you ungrateful. Come here.
Oh.
Apologize, mother.
Whoa.
He's a professional. You'll do it. Show him.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Professional what?
Yeah, that was not.
No.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Really moving up in the world.
This guy sucks.
Right, get out of here.
You know, that was really realistic. I like how they just kept walking away. There was no ego. Hit the guy in the face. I mean, he did pull a gun on him, but you know.
Yeah.
Can't get over how amazing that was. You were incredible.
I think Ron is kind of taking over Gary a
It
little
seems
bit
like
there.
it, yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, he likes it. He's into it.
Nobody has ever stood up for me like that.
She might be bad news.
I'm
starting to wonder if she's toxic
as this
here.
goes
Yeah,
on, it's
right.
like, all right.
No, don't get me wrong. Her ex-husband is way worse.
Yeah,
but
she's a little morbid.
she might have some red flags.
Yeah.
Best date ever.
Best date ever? I wouldn't say that's. I would not call it a best date ever.
Yeah, your boyfriend pulls a gun on your ex. Best date ever.
So it seems like you and Ray have different takes on your divorce.
Yeah.
Gary's still in there.
Right.
You are divorced, though, right?
Do you see a ring on my finger?
That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, what are the chances that the same club we're at is the same club he's at?
Okay, what's up with all these questions?
Did she set that up?
Oh man.
That's what he's wondering.
Oh man. Oh crap. Oh no.
We just got to keep this clean.
It was a coincidence.
Oh.
Oh man.
What are the odds of this? It's crazy.
No.
Oh. Jasper.
Madison.
Madison.
Did you not know? Does he not realize? Oh, okay, he's figuring it out.
Madison.
Unless he doesn't remember.
Have we met before? You just look so familiar.
Okay.
Jasper's an idiot.
Just wanted to say hi. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend.
God, the guy's creepy anyway.
He's creepy.
That's supposed to be like, for him in his head, that was a normal conversation.
Yeah.
It was still creepy.
I'd say, well, surprisingly nice for the guy who beats up teenagers, but still a little off, right?
It was off.
Just some guy I used to work with.
I think it's the beard. Yeah, that's the creepiness.
Bend. Ex-co-worker.
Not the same thing.
No.
Halloween's over. No more costumes, man.
All right, we did not get much on.
Such a hater.
Wait, do we even know what this guy looks like?
No, but he said he'd be the guy sitting alone reading Catcher in the Rye.
So he's nuts. Yeah. Is this one gonna go bad? With no prep time to research?
Oh. Is that the husband?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's the husband.
Yeah.
My wife.
What'd you have in mind?
Awkward.
Yeah.
He each tried to hire him.
Yeah.
I've just known she's out there with someone else.
If I can't have her, nobody can.
Might be a twofer. She's got this new boyfriend. He's a real douche. And if he's there, you can take him out too.
What's gonna cost more?
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you more.
There you go.
So when you do it, I want her to know why.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Just look her in the eye and say, "This is from your loving husband."
That's a psycho.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll throw in the boyfriend for free.
Oh.
What? It's very simple. You give me the money, I'll take care of it.
Take care of this shit myself.
He just saved the guy.
He did just save him, which is stupid.
What was that about? I don't know. Just freaked out.
Gary.
Happens.
Does it?
And he said he's going to take care of it himself. Yeah. What does that mean?
What? A guy just bolts out?
I don't know. He panicked. But you can't win them all.
Oh, no, you sure can't with that attitude. If they're uneasy... Oh, her? Hey, I get it, man. It all makes sense to me now. It's cool.
Oh, my goodness.
I just ran into her. All right? She was just thanking me for steering her the right direction.
Uh-huh. I bet she was.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I don't believe that.
No.
Are you gonna kill me?
No.
Then I have nothing to worry about.
About your ex-husband showing up. And
Yeah, your ex-husband said he's hiring himself. Yeah. Yeah.
Eliminated a certain kind of abusive and uncooperative person from the gene pool.
Excuse me, when did our professor get hot?
Because he's Ron now.
Yeah.
Madison Figueroa Masters.
The one you were on.
Yeah, her husband was just found dead.
Oh.
Possible drug deal gone bad. Single bullet to the aorta. 38.
Yeah, she's bad news.
She did it.
Yeah, she
He
did
told
it.
her. Shoot him in the heart.
Yep.
Gary?
So now what do you do?
Yeah, when I was researching her, a guy seemed like he had a lot of drug problems.
It's undercover. Are you kidding me?
Outside of a bar called Virgo's, and then the guy she was with pulled a gun on him.
Did we ID that guy?
Not yet.
This is all gone way wrong.
Maybe it's a new, boyfriend or something.
God, Jeff.
I think Johnson and I should tag team this.
He's not a cop.
Are you cool with it, Gary?
Yeah.
This is messy.
He's got really good comedic timing.
Yeah, he does.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking for the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
I found him.
And then we forget he's a detective, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you knew this guy. Or if he looked familiar.
Of course.
I went back and listened to that conversation that you guys had, and just took on a whole different layer.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you getting at?
Nothing.
He thinks he killed him, for sure.
Well, I don't know. Nothing here.
Just walked in there to have the conversation.
You know, the guy who's playing Jasper,
Killing it.
really killing it.
Scared me.
Hi.
So, did you kill your husband?
You hear about Ray?
That he's dead? Yeah. Yeah, but who told you?
It's just sort of my area.
Yeah, I was thinking, I know people.
The hitman community.
Yeah.
I was obviously gonna tell you. I'm still just processing it all.
She's a monster, isn't she?
Did I love him? I mean, I loved him.
I do not trust her at all.
No, did you have anything to do with this?
You think I'm just out there on my own killing people for no money?
Okay.
For no money.
I'm sorry.
If he's setting him up for him to take the fall on this,
No, with the catches.
I don't trust her.
I understand.
She does have a dark side. She seems great, but she's got a dark side.
I'm so scared.
Oh man, that close up on her face is
I
telling.
don't buy it at all.
Yeah.
Why would you be scared?
Because I killed him.
There it is.
Well, she's honest with him. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought she was setting him up to be the one to take the fall here.
You killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You told me yourself he was gonna come and kill me.
Oh man.
Technically what? What was he doing?
He was either passed out or asleep.
Oh no,
Man.
God.
Why?
not very hitman-y of him. Yeah.
All the time.
I don't do this all the time. I've never done this. I've never killed anyone.
And here it comes.
I'm a fake hitman. I was working undercover.
You're a cop?
No, I teach at a college. This hitman thing's just like a part-time gig. Just gotten out of hand.
So
Yeah.
You liked Ron. I liked Ron. So I didn't want to show you Gary.
who the Gary?
My real name is Gary Johnson.
Gary.
I know.
like it's bad to have a name Gary.
I know.
Something must be going on. It's a situation, probably.
This is hilarious. Like, this is really good.
It's all gonna come out. She's gonna have to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
Don't. Just leave, whatever your name is.
Gary.
I might have walked in as Ron, but I left as Gary.
He still looks pretty Ron.
Do you hear this?
Hey, looking good, Gary.
Just lose the glasses.
Yeah.
Little pomade and lose the glasses.
Yeah, right.
Madison Figueroa is now the #1 suspect.
Yeah.
One-time opportunity to get the unvarnished story from her. This guy.
Me.
Like, set, yeah. Get it recorded.
Okay, so you're still around the Hitman tour?
Who else would I be?
Well, that's all over.
Yeah.
I mean, she would never in a million years suspect he's recording their conversation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So,
Why is Jasper, like, enjoying this so much, you know?
where he got your talking.
Not random.
Gary stole his job.
You read about the husband's death, and you're up front about why you want to talk with her.
How's he gonna pull this off?
I know.
I'm liking this.
Let's nail her.
No, I'll ride with you. We'll get you prepped.
So be like, no, I'm good.
You're right.
Just staring at him. That's good camera work.
Yeah, it was. This is a beautiful area, though.
Yeah, it really is.
I've never been to New Orleans, but
What is her job? Because she's got it. She's living well.
yeah.
Hey. I got you.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, he does.
I don't know if he can pull this off or not. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
We gotta talk.
Smart.
He got shot buying drugs. Guy was an addict.
Okay. So you say you didn't kill him.
This is really clever.
Yeah, it is.
Find out more about the guy with the gun.
This is going well, actually.
So you don't know his name? You're just leaving the club with some random stranger you just met?
Off. Young woman, I am single, and he wasn't random. He was a damn good dancer. His family has money. They take out insurance. Look, I don't even know if I got any of that money. For all I know, he changed the beneficiary when we broke up.
It's true, yeah.
Mine for financial stuff. Ray would talk about money and investments and
kick me out. Yeah.
You know what? How dare you come into my own house and accuse me?
But as soon as the heat's off of you, it's off of me too. We can dig.
It's true, yeah.
You're not a cop. Let them find out.
You know, if you see me publicly, don't say hi. Nothing personal. Just got to keep this clean.
It's great. It's amazing.
That was a really great scene.
The best scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What'd you think?
What'd you think?
Mm-hmm. She is either the best liar that we've ever encountered, or she's innocent.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I don't think she did it. Great work in there, Gary. Really.
Yeah, he knows, yeah. Even he's impressed.
Should we try to hunt that guy down?
No, it just seems like some guy who pulled a gun on not much happened.
Oh, Jasper really helping out.
Here we go. We're giving Jasper the benefit of the doubt.
Well, Jasper lives life in the gray anyway.
Yeah. for him being like an awful police officer,
right.
He's really, really entertaining in this movie.
He is really entertaining. But I feel like he's covering for Gary because he's a dirty cop who
100%
covers for people and gets covered for all the time.
Yeah, he's gross for sure, but as far as the movie goes, he's really entertaining.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Look, there he is.
There we go.
Gary, Ron. I get them mixed up sometimes. Do you?
Sometimes.
Well, I was literally just telling the.
He wants the money. That's why this guy's here. Yeah.
What else would he want?
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. It seems like you did. I would just have to settle for a.
Yeah, there it is.
Good call. Yeah.
Oh, this will be our little understanding. Okay.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, he's the worst. I take back all the nice things I said.
Yeah. I thought he's coming for Gary just because he's a dirty cop who's used to it.
Yeah.
I have enough evidence to put you away for life. And you, the accomplice to murder.
Yeah, actually, yeah. He covered for her.
Yeah.
House is hot.
House is hot. Is he having a heart attack?
Look, and ironically,
he is, isn't he?
Life insurance might have actually saved you guys here.
That's convenient. He's having a heart attack.
Like an aneurysm here or something, yeah.
This.
Did she poison him? His beer? She poisoned his beer!
Dang.
She's a Black Widow woman.
2 for 2.
Yeah, I know.
Actually have.
That's why she said, let's hear him out. She wanted him to stay, so it happened here.
And he said, you got the first one.
Yeah.
The cash is the.
He can't even finish his pitch. You know, at least they were bad people, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't agree, but yeah.
This relationship should be over, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah. What did just happen?
I put
Don't drink his beer.
Oh, she would.
If he wakes up,
just have those laying around.
I'm going to jail.
You should be in jail. Oh, Gary.
You're in quite the pickle here, man.
Does this movie end with Gary going to prison? Is that what the story is? It's a dark comedy where Gary goes to prison, too?
It's definitely a dark comedy.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's getting the stuff.
What's that for?
Commitment.
What? He's gonna kill him.
Oh my God. Gary.
But for Jasper these days, I'm thinking we can.
Wow, this took a turn.
Yeah, it did.
It'd just be better off if he wasn't around anymore.
Oh my God. This is so dark.
He's still alive. Wow.
Are we really doing this?
These two should be in prison.
I think I'm in love with you.
This is the weirdest romantic comedy of all time.
I think I'm in love with you too.
I think Gary is telling this story from prison.
For better or worse.
We can agree this is kind of the worst, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool shot, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I don't believe in divorce. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
So do we agree on the terms?
I do.
I do.
I'm waiting for like the cops to like bust the door or something.
Me too. I was like,
I'm gonna make sure this document is airtight.
so they're just gonna hook up right in front of this dying guy.
I was thinking the same thing. Ugh.
Well, now I just hope they both end up in jail.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I know for certain is your reality will change over time in ways you cannot even imagine.
God, yeah. A lot of projection here.
Yep.
For this class, be them with passion and abandon. Best of luck to you all on your final exam. You may begin.
All right. Well.
All right, you see all those white birds out there? Notice the long orange.
The kid?
Are we that far down the road?
Look at those eyes. You're crazy.
He's still a birder.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't worry about the costumes. I got it.
Thank God, you're the best, Madison.
They're like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I mean, really.
And help, Gabby just bailed for Aspen. I could have literally strangled her to death.
I mean, if this is like 8 years later, they've probably gotten away with it completely.
I think they did.
I mean, that kid looked like they were like 5 or 6,
Yeah.
you know?
I eventually found the proper.
He's a dog guy now.
Yeah, they are getting away with this.
Wow.
This is a big story.
Yeah. Nice reprisal of the music there from earlier.
We kind of, yes. This is kind of deranged.
A little bit, yeah. It's a great line. I love that line, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Gary Johnson was a real guy. Wow.
Okay.
It was costumes.
Okay, so that's
we made that part up. Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
I was
freaking
gonna
me
say.
out.
I want to see who wrote this real fast. So Linklater directed it. Wow.
Linklater and Glenn Powell.
Wow.
That's awesome. So Glenn Powell helped come up with Gary.
The Skip Hollandsworth story. All right, that was I did not expect that. I honestly the title Hitman, you think it's going to be about like
I thought it was going to be about an actual hitman.
Yeah.
I there are things I'm obviously going to look up. I always do after, especially movies that are based on reality or like a really interesting concept that I don't know much about.
Every time it says inspired by or based by a true story, it's never
almost never
exactly.
Right? Just tell me it's a fake, and I'm good. As this was largely the whole thing. Like, there's hitman aren't really real. I was like, I never considered that, but it probably makes sense.
Sure. I mean, right? There's no. It's
like I know. Actually, no, because the Murder Inc. Murder for Hire thing was real.
Yeah,
with the mob, that was all real.
But when you think of like John Wick or even the Fincher film,
for sure, right? That's all.
Like, that's all. Right? Yeah, it doesn't exist like that. It's probably what it is dumb people hiring somebody to do an atrocious act.
You can find somebody who will take your money to do it, and that's what happens. Yeah. Ray Caruth, right?
Sure.
I think he's out of prison now. Got his girlfriend pregnant. He was an NFL rookie, really, very, very good NFL rookie, actually. Didn't want to deal with the baby mama drama and having a kid. Hires some random guy to kill her and does, and of course it all goes wrong.
Sure,
but I don't think that guy was like a professional killer. I just think he just found some idiot that agreed to do it for however much money it was.
And I like that they showed that in the montage of all those old films. Like, your idea of hitman is way off.
Right,
it's not the case at all.
Yeah, like you can get online on the dark web and just find a guy. Is probably not the way it works.
You're gonna find a cop.
Yeah, I mean remember the Texas high school cheerleader thing? It was this was true. A woman hired a cop. She was trying to get a hitman because her daughter and another girl were really competitive for who's going to be head cheerleader on the high school team.
Sure.
So she's going to have the hitman kill the other girl's mother, so she'd be too distraught to compete against her daughter for cheerleading captain. It was a true story. Of course, a long time ago.
I wonder if it was
years and years
real
ago.
Gary Johnson that did this.
Right. But yeah, that woman obviously was a cop, so she got arrested. No one died. But man, can you imagine finding out your mom's trying to kill your rival's mom to help out your cheerleading
Mom's
career?
a savage.
Right. So it happens. This kind of stuff happens, but
I just think this was like a really I don't mind if there's crude material in movies like violence or language. Like I honestly I like Tarantino movies. You know,
sure, right.
I love Scorsese.
We've talked about that in some of our shows.
Yeah.
As long as it's true to the
If you can
story
justify it.
and true to the characters,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
it's not gratuitous. It's not like let's make this R for the sake of being R. Let's make this sexy for the sake of being sexy. Yeah.
This was great because this is a comedy.
Yeah, this was. I didn't think it was going to be a comedy.
In many ways, it's like kind of two movies, really.
Right.
Really well, because it's like you have like the wacky costume hitman comedy, and then you have like this really sweet
transitions
romance,
right.
And
it goes dark.
She's real femme fatale. It's almost like a noir as well.
Really, yeah. I was like, I see red flags. I don't know that I would trust the relationship with her.
There's like no violence in this movie, aside from the Jasper bit at the end. That's the only violent thing.
They didn't really show violence, did they?
I like that because I don't think that's really Linklater's style. So when I heard that he was making this movie, I was like, has he done anything violent? Because he's done, like I said, Days Confused. He's like
not a lot of blood squibs happening in his movies, right?
So I was like, okay, I guess he wants to push himself. Like I said, he's got 3 films that are rotoscoped. He can really do anything he wants.
Yeah, he's not Verhoeven.
He did Boyhood too. I was going to say that earlier.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Boyhood. I like the ambition of it.
Sure.
I like
the movie itself.
Who doesn't put himself in a box.
Sure.
And I thought this was a lot of fun. Glenn Powell is way more talented than I thought he was.
But I'm kind of glad to see his career is exploding. It's only been 2 years since I've even known who he was, and I was kind of showing up in a lot. Good for him.
He, like I said, obviously Top Gun.
He's got a rom-com now that I think is pretty big. I can't remember what it's called.
But You? It's the Sydney Sweeney movie he did.
Yeah.
Made a bunch of money at the box office last year, and he's going to be in the Twister sequel.
Oh, right.
Which looks bad, but I'm also a big fan of the original one. Guilty pleasure.
I don't like just me. I don't like the cheesy disaster movies.
Look,
don't do it for me.
I hate Roland Emmerich movies. I watched this all the time as a kid, so this new one that's coming out, probably gonna be there for it, especially if he's in it.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be awful.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
Awful.
It's gonna make $1 trillion and be a bad movie.
It's bad that if it's good, I'll be a little disappointed.
Almost like, wait a minute, we went for cinema verite here.
Yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
Exactly. I want tornadoes that scream like tigers.
I want Glenn Powell being the man. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Because I love it that we actually still have movie stars that can show range. They're not just the superhero.
Yeah, he really stepped outside what you expect of him in this. And the simple fact that he was one of the writers behind it with Linklater was like, let me help craft this character who is way outside of what I usually do.
And the classroom scenes were interesting.
They
looked like they were well researched and thought out.
I love the overlap there where we're actually. It kind of reminds me of New Girl a little bit. I'm sorry, Good Place a little bit, in that we're actually talking about the psychology of what's going on, and kind of studying morality and what really constitutes moral ethics, and then trying to see it put into execution alongside it.
Yeah.
And sometimes to good effect and sometimes to otherwise. Because let's face it, ultimately they were bad people.
They were bad people.
There's no way around it.
In real life, you can't justify it.
Right.
As far as a movie goes,
right.
Make us hate the characters that you're going to get rid of.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll be on board.
Right, yeah. And they did, right? Yeah. The 2 men who died in this movie, no one's feeling bad for them.
No.
As far as people. But you also know what your hero's like. Let's sneakily kill them and make it look like someone else did it and get away with murder.
Is it bad
and take the money?
That once they said at the very end we made that part up, I was way more cool with it.
Oh, I was too. I felt so much fun. I was like, okay,
thank God.
Because honestly, I would have been like, is this real? And we're gonna find out later that Gary Johnson died in prison because he got. Because I thought that's what they were going towards. Everything spirals out of control here. Sure. He makes some dumb decisions, and the end is Gary and her both end up in prison.
My assumption is it's based on a true story because Gary Johnson was a real guy that did this, but he didn't fall in love.
Right, he did. Yeah, all of that was made up. But he was a college professor who also did undercover work for the police, which honestly by itself is really fascinating.
Because it said it was based on an article, and I want to read that article now.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Like I said, I'll research to see what's on my own this weekend. Thanks for being with us, guys. We will catch you next week on the next one.
See ya.